Let's talk about composting. This is how we do it. Our compost piles include a mix of materials such as wood, leaves, plants, and other various items. At the base, we layer composted manure, wood ash, hay and straw, and wood chips. Manure, in our case, is mostly cows. Which adds nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, and other beneficial microbes. The wood ash brings calcium, potassium, and helps balance our acidity, while the hay and straw improve the aeration and provide both carbon and nitrogen. Wood chips, they break down a little bit more slowly, enriching the pile and supporting organisms like worms. Another thing that I tend to add, especially around my blueberry plants, are pine needles, because if your ground is too acidic for an acidic plant, pine needles, even though they start off when they fall pretty high with acidity, they do actually help lower the alkaline in the soil to a more acceptable level for the plant. There are a few different other things you can use in place of pine needles, but that is something we have readily available. And I don't typically buy dirt. As you can see, this is all starts from composted materials from our piles and dirt from my yard, because I really just don't necessarily believe that we need to buy new dirt, so to speak, and it's gonna grow one way or another. You just have to have the right conditions. So there's a little bit of a snippet of my garden and all the various plants that we have and my starts for the vegetables. So why do I love composting? It improves our soil structures, boosts the fertility of it, supports healthy, thriving plants for my garden, and it's basically nature giving it back to itself. It just takes a little bit of time. So if you start early enough, you can definitely supply yourself with healthy plants for the coming year without breaking your bank. And as you can see, I like to use anything and everything for growing plants in creative ways that help me save some money, so I don't have to keep replenishing different pots and containers for myself. Another important thing to mention about our compost piles, which you can see us doing in some of these little snippets, is watering. You do want to make sure you try to keep your piles moist and turning, similar to maybe a drying sponge. Maybe that would be a good example. We did not turn our compost piles as frequently as we have read before, but we did do it when we felt that it was appropriate by just making a small basically hole into our piles to check the inside temperature and everything like that. Remember to subscribe and hit that like button.